Yo, guys, welcome to speedrun Siren on the PS2. I'm MrSilentVid, joined by Spectral Joker.
Hey guys.
Yeah, he's gonna try his best to explain the story of the game.
I mean, I'm just gonna open up Wikipedia, mate. So go for it.
Alright. I guess we'll start. I'll quickly check options. Let's make sure the settings are all good. Yep, seems good. Cool. So ready on time in 3, 2, 1. Let's go.
Hey.
So Siren, do you want to try and explain the best you can? Although it's gonna be quite hard. And also, hey Sai, how's it going? Thanks for good luck.
I mean, in short, it is evil cult trying to summon a god, and it going a little bit awry, and by our 10 protagonists getting wrapped up in it. So it's set in the mountain town of, I think it's Hadaya. It's an isolated town, heavily based on religion.
Hound, I think.
Yeah, I think that's actually more right. Yeah, religious town wants to revive ancient deity god, and basically their ritual gets interrupted by a earthquake, and it causes a pocket dimension. So this whole town is now isolated from everywhere else. And now we play through 10 different protagonists as they try to muddle their way through this game.
Yeah, pretty much. It's very complicated story. It's hard to explain. But if you're interested, I do suggest reading up on it. But yeah. Basically, the way the game works, it's kind of like missions. So it's not your typical survival horror. It's like you do like little missions throughout the game, playing as different characters, and you just get like little tasks to do, and that's pretty much it. Just lots of different missions.
It's small little tasks, and as we can see here, the town has just been transported to this pocket dungeon dimension. And see the red water around? That is a key component of corrupting the people in the town and turning them into shabitos, which are zombies, but not.
Kind of like zombies, they can't die, and they kind of do. They're more human in a way.
I think
they can like mutter stuff, and they can technically speak, but not conversation. They just like mutter stuff. They can carry weapons, guns, and yeah, they can't die. Pretty scary.
Yeah. So they're immortal hive workers, because the whole cult and this god awakening all act like a hive mind. So all the shabitos are kind of linked together, and they're building basically a nest for this god to be reborn into. Site jacking. You can explain mechanics. I'll stick to the lore.
So yeah, because of the like red water, and kind of like because of the island we're on and all of what's going on, we have this ability to sight jack, which basically lets us see through the vision of other characters and Shibito and enemies. Yeah, so it's very useful too mechanic. It's kind of like a stealth survival horror game, so we'll be doing a lot of stealth kind of things. And a lot of tricks and stuff. It's known for being a very hard game. It's quite tough, and yeah, there's no difficulty selected either. So just the one difficulty. Right now we're following Hiseko. She's kind of healed us and taught us about this sight check ability we have, and we're just following her basically. It's kind of like a mini tutorial mission.
Yeah, it's just introducing you to how the game works and all the little different tricks we do have.
Yeah, unfortunately there's no way to skip this.
No.
Unfortunately. So now she's going to teach us how to grab her and pull her up. So yeah, you can do different things, like you can shout in the game, distract Shibito. You'll see it later. There's all sorts of cool strats.
Yeah,
getting through the missions.
Yeah, so we have like a stop and follow me, kind of like ICO style commands we can give out, and we have to use those at proper timings to basically skip some missions, because this game is pretty difficult, but if you play it normally, it wants you to go set ways or do set stuff, but you can brute force certain things if you know what you're doing and you can get it right. But this game still requires a little bit of luck.
Yeah. Okay, so this first one. Now we're playing as a different character, by the way, Tamon, and we've got Yuriko as a escort, to escort. So we're just gonna run across this bridge. Pretty much skip the whole mission. Originally, we would have to go all the way around, dodge some Shibio, but we can simply just run past the bridge if we time it right.
Yeah, so this is this is why I was just explaining the whole. You can finish a level really early if you know how to just basically bug out the mechanics as such.
Yeah, you just cheese the game a lot, basically. Also, hey Retro, how's it going? Yeah, you just cheese the game a lot. You'll see it a lot more later. But yeah, you pretty much die in one shot in the game. It depends on the character you're playing as, but it's either 1 or 2 shots, and then you die. So
yeah, each character has like a varying degrees of like stats. They're not a big deal, but the main thing is small health pool on some of the characters.
So yeah, for example, I can tank that shot just there from that Shibito. So there's some simple missions like this, which is literally get to the end. And as you can see, we're in the same area as before, so a lot of missions do go to the same area, but in different time stamps, I guess. So yeah, like, yeah, the timeline's all skew if it's like you do stuff in different order. It's not in like one coherent order.
Yeah, so the events are not chronological at all. We're playing through like different sections of time. You'll see Silent keeps bringing up a what looks like a time schedule sheet sort of thing.
Yeah, the link navigator. Yeah.
Yeah, so this game kind of works on you play through once, you get the bad end kind of thing. But if you jump back to other points, it works with the whole idea of these characters are jumping through time and space because it doesn't really is not continuous, and then they can go back and change past events to influence the future. Kind of Siren does that quite a bit. So the idea is there's a giant time loop going on, and we're looking for a way to break it as well. So
yeah, pretty much.
Do you know Japanese? I was going to say, you know Japanese better than me. You can read it a fair bit.
Yeah, I've been learning Japanese for a bit, so I can read it a bit and speak it a bit. But yeah, there's no reason for running the Japanese version. To be in fact, like we're unsure. Well, I'm unsure if there's any extra missions in the English version. Supposedly there is, so technically it would be quicker to do the Japanese. But everyone just runs the Japanese. The problem is all the runners are Japanese, so except for Bonesaw is the only non-Japanese runner.
I mean,
and he runs Japanese as well.
The Japanese dub's good as well.
Oh, it's definitely the best version. Like the English dub is actually a British dub. And it's quite funny to listen to be honest. So yeah, this mission plays Kyoya again, which is like the main protagonist of the game. And we're currently escorting Miyako. Take care of the Shibio.
Yeah, a lot of these missions are escort another character with you, which can normally end up in some time lost, especially if you run too far ahead and you've got to wait. And sometimes the character will just get stuck, lost, or they'll just stop running. So this game's a bit of a grind when it comes for PBs.
So where is she?
As you
No. This happens. So Miyako is actually blind, so she can't see. So we actually have to stay like a certain distance. We have to be quite close to her. So yeah, and she's very she's not very polite either. So we just have to get her to follow.
Creepy Penguin says, I'm getting Silent Hill 4 vibes. Well, this was made by the creator of Silent Hill, so there is a lot of thematics in this game that's the same.
Yeah, It's very Silent Hill vibes. So I'm going to tell Miyako to wait here, take care of the Shibito. Like so. And then, hopefully, unless we get really unlucky, and try and take care of the Shibito with this rifle. Where is he? Nice. So yeah, any Shibito with a gun is pretty brutal. You just have to be extremely careful. So I just picked up an item there, a screwdriver. So like, in this game, other than just completing missions, you have to also pick up items. You have to pick up items to unlock other missions. So every mission will have like 2 objectives, and you can't attempt to complete the second objective without getting a certain item to unlock it. This is kind of how it works. And that's that mission. Okay, so this mission, this is Akira. He's 70-year-old Japanese man with a rifle, who he's the only one who actually consistently starts with a gun. And I'm gonna wait here for a few seconds. There we go. So I'm gonna wait there for a bit, just to make sure this Shibito with a rifle over here isn't looking this way. If I can actually hit him. Nice. So take care of those. So this mission's very can go very badly, especially here. Let's go wait for him to turn. There we go. Nice. So you, when you say Jeka Shibito, you can kind of see like a red, kind of like a crosshair almost. Yeah, yeah. So you can kind of see, where they are. So I sight check that guy, make sure he turns, then just run up and shoot him. But it's quite hard. Like even it might look like you actually hit him, but you don't. So you kind of just have to like get lucky.
If I remember rightly, if the crosshair's red, that means they've spotted you. If it's blue, they've not spotted you, but it's just showing you where you are in location to them.
It's just red for all Shibito, for all enemies, and it's like blue for
it's blue.
allies and stuff.
Yeah, it's blue for escort characters, that's it.
Yeah. Okay, so that's Akira, and like I said, we're going to be jumping through characters. It's quite hard to explain all the characters' story and why they're there. But Akira, we just played as, he's the only one who is originally from the village that isn't messed up and hasn't turned to a Shibito.
Yeah, it's kind of a case of, sorry, misfits end up in a place at the wrong time kind of thing. Like we said, our main protagonist, he read on a thread that someone turned up dead and he wanted to go investigate it, which is a plot point for later. But he turns up there. I think a few others there are natives to the town, and they're kind of like, yeah, the being a corpse is kind of not for me, so they kind of try and get themselves out of here. But like we said before, there is a lot of time looping and changing events. The whole thing is taking place over 3 days inside the town.
Might be a bit slow there. Yeah, restart this one. So I gotta make sure Tomoko actually follows me. Because usually that should be actually spots me and then tries to go after me instead.
On the note of resetting or retrying, we do use checkpoints to reload and skip some stuff and put certain characters in certain places, but on retries, the whole game is timed on RTA. So
It's timed on IGT.
is it actually IGT now?
Yeah, we use IGT, so resetting isn't that bad.
Yeah, sorry, I'm getting confused with Bloodcurse, aren't I? Because Bloodcurse isn't.
Yeah, Siren Bloodcurse on PS3 is the only one that uses RTA for some reason. Like, we still don't know why, really. There we go. Now she followed. That doesn't happen that often. Is this Alan Wake? No. Wait for us to join. There we go. Now we got a checkpoint, so I'm going to retry here. Just to reset some Shibito positions. Pick up that. Tell her to follow. Oops, I just told her to go in. Tell her to follow. Break this. This is for a later mission. Yeah, she's following. So yeah, we can retry. You're allowed to die in as well. You're allowed to die in the run as well. Again, it just uses IGT, so it just counts all your mission times, adds them up together for the end. But yeah, this mission, this mission actually isn't too bad. It's usually the second objective, which we'll come to later. But yeah, basically the objective for this is just escape with Tomoko, which is who we're escorting. Just climb here. Shibito's laughing at me.
What's that, mate? You're gonna get a PB? Nah.
Yeah, this game could be very brutal. Like, there's quite a lot of parts in it. There's quite a lot of parts where you can just get like super good RNG that saves loads of time, or super bad, and it's actually we actually know it when you submit a run to the boards. We like know what RNG we got because it's so significant.
Yeah, there is a lot of painful. It's not even mistakes. It's just this game will just say, "Nah, not today." Like, you don't really know your own PB pace or world record pace until you get like real near the end, because either if you're several minutes ahead or a whole minute ahead, you could just lose that just to a bad mission just because it goes horribly wrong.
So,
or NPC decides just to disappear on you.
yeah, that happens. So right now we're doing like the first cheese of the game, of the run. If I can do it first try. Okay, let's see. Nice. So, do you even know how that works?
Gun goes bang and character goes. Eh.
So there's like a. I'll explain after this. Just have to count this.
You kind of just buffer through the damage, and it just kind of knocks you through, doesn't it?
So, 1 second. Let's knock this guy out of the way. Cheese that guy. So yeah, basically there's like a command you can do, which is a shout command, and if you spam the shout command, you kind of like move forward ever so slightly every time. So you just do that like next to him on the side of the bridge, and you can kind of just squeeze past him. And we can do that with a few places, like here. If I get it first try again. This one's a little more tricky, but we're gonna bait this guy out.
So, as per usual, the developers have set it up so that we shouldn't have just been able to go over that bridge, because guy with gun beats us every time, but we use hacks.
And I've not got this one. I could tell straight away, but I thought I'd try it. You have to be at a certain angle to get this this one. So originally we're supposed to do all sorts of stuff to distract this sniper. But instead we're just gonna make him use all his ammo up and try and squeeze past.
So yeah,
nice, we got it. Just about.
Yeah, so this game doesn't really have a lot of what would be a flag system like in other games where you need to like have done X, Y, and Z to actually progress. It's just literally you have to do X, Y, Z to move the obstacle out of the way. But like you see there, we can just squeeze on past.
Yeah, you literally, all you have to do is hit the trigger for the mission accomplished screen, and that's it. Just hit that trigger and you've finished the mission. So yeah, it's right behind that sniper that we just saw. So we just squeeze past him. But yeah, it's quite difficult because you have to like go at a certain angle for that one.
I will mention someone in the comments earlier said it looks like Harry Potter characters. I feel like I mentioned before, this feels like the most Harry Potter character just because of his robes.
Yeah. Yeah, everyone says it's Harry Potter. He's actually my most favourite character, Kay. Well, one of them anyway. He's the only character who actually doesn't use any weapons or a gun until, well, technically until later, but there's story shenanigans that happen, so... And we don't get to see that in this run because it's any %. So the way it works is you'll see that link navigator, like where we select the missions. Right now we have to select the missions it gives us. We don't have a choice. Oh, this mission's quite difficult actually.
Let's be fair, which one isn't? Like, most of them are pretty difficult.
Take out this guy with the gun. So yeah, it's this rifle guy here. I'll try and explain the mission thing in a second. So I gotta make him shoot me, so he's kind of locked onto me and not Risa. Now this might fail, it just sometimes does. That's what this game's like. Let's see.
Yep.
Okay, good. We got it.
Oh yeah, this is a PS2 game being run on a PS3, isn't it?
Yeah, so yeah, I didn't explain that. So yes, this is a PS2 game. I'm running it on the PSN version. So yeah, on PS3. You can get it on PS4 as like an emulated PS2 game, but the load time's not as fast. So the fastest version is PSN with SSD. What's she doing? There we go. She likes to stand still when there's a shot being fired. There we go. That's first try. That's not bad.
That's my tactics when I hear a gun go off, is to stand still.
So yeah, that's the link navigator as you just saw, like I was trying to explain. So we have to do these missions as they are. We don't have a choice, but later we'll get to select our own missions, and we can kind of do it in a certain order so that we can actually skip a lot of the missions and get to the credits, which is kind of the idea of any %.
Yeah, it's kind of like we need to reach a dead end so we can actually then open up and go the way we need to go with the whole time looping.
So yeah, this is a mission 2 objective, which we unlocked earlier. Just wait here a second. So now we've got to do a different thing. So we're in the same area that we did before, but we've got to do something else this time.
And this comes into the whole play of doing a second objective will make a mission later do some have something else in it, sort of thing. So
God, that was terrible firing.
The rifle has no scope in it. What do you expect?
Yeah, the rifle has no scope. Yeah, it's very weird.
He just has good zoom in on his eyes.
I'm gonna reload for safety.
I mean, also, can we appreciate his like swagger with this gun? Like, this guy means business. Look at him.
He is pretty badass. Right, I definitely got him. Nice. See, I usually just fire like 2 or 3 shots into him, make sure he's down.
So this is another thing where we just basically want to go in between shots of this other rifle guy and snipe him. Which is, yet again, another thing where the developers are like, well, you can't just run straight down here, can you? Because you'll just get shot. And we're like, yeah, we can just bait it.
So, just pick up this pickaxe, try and dodge this guy. So yeah, like I said before, Shibito can't die. They just get back up like this guy just did. So yeah, you can try and knock them down as much as you want, but they just keep getting back up. Nice, dodge that sniper. Hopefully this door's open here. Nice. So the way stamina works in this game is right now Akira's actually out of stamina, but he's running at the same speed he would do. He's running at full speed. And the idea is if you if I like bonk into something now or try and open a door, he would actually go down to the lowest stamina like he is now. So as long as you don't bonk into anything or touch anything or slow down, he'll actually stay at the top speed even though he's run out of stamina. So you just have to be careful with your lines when you're out of stamina. And right there I just switched the track for this minecart, so that'll like unlock another mission 2 later. So it's very important we do these little objectives. See, that's the example of bonking and losing stamina. It's okay though, because we're like right at the end. But yeah, the Akira missions are quite tough, because the rifle, although it's kind of OP because it's like one shot, no matter where you shoot them, it's quite hard to aim. Like the rifle likes to just like pull you into the center, and it's quite hard to aim it.
And the bullet spread on this game is a little bit mad.
Yeah.
Like when we aim, we don't have a single dot. We have the bigger dot, and then we have the outer ring. And it's just like those bullets will go to the outer ring and then some more. If you're like,
yeah.
If you want like sniping down the corridor at the other rifleman we did about 2-3 minutes ago, it's not as easy as it looks, because like you really have to be like spot on, and even then it's a little bit of luck if the bullets actually do land.
Yeah, pretty much. So this mission, we're gonna activate his fire alarm and run, and that's pretty much it. So the idea of this one is we want to get through this tunnel, but there's a rifle Shibio, so we kind of need to distract him. Wow, that laugh. I've never heard that laugh before from that Shibio.
Never happened at a marathon before.
That's never happened before. But no. If you've noticed, this is actually the same area that we played Akira. That we played as Akira. But at night time. Like I said, the timelines skew if we play missions in random orders. It's just the way the game is.
It's kind of like a big Benny Hill moment, because people keep just running past each other just vaguely, sort of thing.
Yeah, some characters do meet up with each other. Okay, so which mission is this? Is this the Tamon mission? Yeah, this is. Okay. So this mission, hopefully it goes alright. But the idea is we need to knock out this Shibio brain. Let me distract this Shibio dog. And then I'm going to shoot here. So I want to get rid of this Shibio dog. They're called Shibio dogs, these little things. No, what? There we go. So Tamon is a terrible shot even from close range. So hopefully she jumps down. If not, we will have to retry. And it looks like she didn't want to, unfortunately. Sometimes that happens. I don't think I was close enough to the edge. Okay.
I mean, this game is great to speedrun, isn't it? You got random bullet spread. You've got enemies and AIs just not wanting to complete it, not wanting to do as you want. And the best thing is,
nice.
There's RNG later with trying to find someone in certain places.
Oh yeah, that does save a lot of time if you get it right. So yeah, the whole idea of that mission, it actually takes a long time casually. It's just you have to kill that Shibio, and she's very fast. And you can spend like ages just running around after her, but if you do that, I don't know how it works. I think she just doesn't notice you, and she for some reason jumps down and does a cycle that way. And if you hide, you can just like come out and shoot her. Basically.
Yeah. So another thing is just obviously it's programmed to work a certain way, but we can just manipulate it and get the checkpoint.
So right here, we're just gonna run across the ridge, take a shot. Come up to this tree and aim up. Lock onto the Shibito. Oh wow. Tamon. Wow. Terrible shot. What was that, like 5 shots? Not even 6 actually. But yeah, usually you get that like 1 or 2 tries, like first or second shot. But the idea is you're not really supposed to be able to aim at that Shibito on the roof, but if you like stand in that specific spot, you can kind of lock onto him and shoot him, which allows us to climb this ladder without getting shot.
Yeah, otherwise we have to go to a different spot and run round to actually get to him, then come all the way back.
Yeah.
So yeah, again, a obstacle put in the way that we can just overcome.
Yeah, and this is Reiko, so our first mission we're playing as for her. She's a primary school teacher, and we're in a primary school right now, and we need to escape with Harumi, which is one of the kids here, and get shot. So get shot, go there, wait for him to shoot again, then run. It's hard to explain some stuff, but it's just muscle memory. It's just how you do it. So she's gonna hide there. I want to distract the Shibito here, hopefully. I'm just gonna shout at him. So he's gonna try and come and find us. Okay. So is he gonna shoot us? What's he doing? He might shoot me right now.
Okay.
Okay, hopefully he doesn't follow me in. That would be bad. So that should be with the revolver can actually follow you into this room. And we've got like almost like a mini boss, and we can kind of do the mini boss while he's in the room, which we don't want that to be the case. Right, he's not in here. That's good. So this is the principal or head teacher, Shibito, and he's very fast. He's actually pretty tough, and he gets up very fast too. So I'm gonna pick up the key and get back out here. Right, and he's spotted us early. Nice, 2 hits, not bad. Right, this is the RNG.
So to add to the
Yes.
list of... Oh, nice.
Well, provided we don't get killed, but yeah.
To add to the list of desirable things that you want in a speedrun, clunky combat.
Yeah.
So if you do miss with the weapon, the wind-up and recovery frames are so long that you can just get into a cycle where you just constantly miss. Like, to keep something in that loop, you have to be precisely on time, otherwise you'll just get hit and then they'll just start stunning you.
Yeah, the combat's clunky and can get quite intense actually.
It's designed as intended to be survival horror.
Yes, but we just got our really good RNG actually with Harumi in the toilet. So if she's not in the toilet, again it's RNG. But if she's not in the toilet, she's actually upstairs in the library, and we have to go all the way up and go and find her. But luckily we got the good RNG, so.
Casually just lose a minute or two doing that, so that's always what you want 30 minutes into a run.
Right. So what we're going to do is wait for this guy to shoot, reload. I'm going to go on him. So he's guarding this ID card we need to get, to complete this mission. There we go, we got it. So what we do is we distract him because he's busy eating. So we like break a piggy bank. He gets distracted. And yeah, then we can kind of cheese him out and get rid of him. And this is Kiyoya in a mansion. Well, not in a mansion, a house. So this one with Miyako again. We just want to escape this house basically. So I'm gonna keep her there because she just gets in the way. Oops, I hit well too early. Alright, so what I want is I want this. There we go. I wanted that guy with the revolver to spot me, so now I'm going to shut this door. He's going to come over, and it means I can just whack him. Otherwise, you kind of have to wait for him to move out the way. Nice. Do that. Yeah, this mission isn't too bad. Unless you just miss time and get shot by the Shibito. But that's about all that can go wrong here. Just escape. Tell her to come along. So yeah, unfortunately all the companions in the game that you escort can't actually use any weapons, which kind of sucks. You can in Siren 2. In this game, they can't.
I mean, you say that, I've seen you in Siren 2 have your escort pick up your weapon and run off with it.
Yes. So yeah, there's like, yeah. So at a point in Siren 2 you can like, to make this Akiko follow you, it's quicker if you just like pick up a weapon nearby, and then for some reason she just starts following you, but she like picks up my weapon and steals it. Alright. Don't want to save. So in theory we can save, I believe, for a run. No one does it, of course. There's no reason to save. You do want to save at the end of the game though to see your in-game time to submit.
Do I have a quick moment to say a donation?
Yeah, go ahead.
Alright, we have a $10 donation from February saying, love this game. Thanks, guys.
Oh, nice. Thanks for the donation. So, now I'm playing as, I always forget her name, Naoko. So this is actually the last of the 19 mandatory missions that we need to do before we can start selecting our own missions. And right now I'm gonna yell at this guy. Get him over here. Get him to shout. So when they shout, they kind of alert all the Shibito in the area, but it also gives us time to get past. Nice. Okay, cool. So yeah, I picked up a library card there that just unlocks another mission later. And the mission objective, the objective for this mission is we want to get rid of all the Shibito and then escape the area, so we kind of have to get a weapon, get rid of all the Shibito, and then just run. Make sure I don't bonk anything right now.
I do love how most of the characters in this like run like they don't have a care in the world.
Yeah.
It's not the level of like Fatal Frame protagonists, but it's almost.
Yeah. God, Fatal Frame protagonist runs so slow. Alright, so I'm gonna slowly come here. He's gonna spot us anyway. Which is fine, because we're gonna get rid of him. So I'm gonna get this revolver. Then we can shoot everyone. Yes, key.
I'm surprised for an isolated mountain town that specializes in religion rituals. There's just a lot of guns laying around.
Yeah, guns aren't allowed in Japan, and it's like, why is there loads of rifles and revolvers everywhere?
Considering the town literally goes out its way to remain isolated and secluded from everywhere else, it's just like, why so many guns?
Right, nice. So yeah, they all take 2 shots. But I'm out of ammo right now, and I've got to kill like 2, maybe 3 more Shibito. So I'm gonna wait to reload here. 1,
Guns.
4, 5. Nice.
I'm just imagining a workshop in between religion sessions where, like,
Yeah.
we're summoning the god next week, but this week we replaced it with gun crafting.
Gun crafting. Alright, so move that minecart. That should take Shibito out. And it did. Nice. Took 2 out.
They really like using that mechanic because it comes back in the Blood Curse, doesn't it?
Yeah, the minecart kind of thing. Alright, so that's all it should be. Now we just run out, and that's it. And then we can start selecting missions. So I've got like, obviously I've got notes for this because there's no way you can remember this. No one can. But there's a lot of missions, a lot of different objectives, and the way we select it in the link navigator, there's like a faster way to do it. You'll see in a second. Yeah, it's hard to remember.
Yeah, so we've gone through the 19 missions, and we've sort of got to a point now, and it's like it's where the kind of the branching narrative of this game comes up. There's like this game's got so much content to actually go through. Like 100% run of this would just be like forever.
It is fairly long. Alright, so now we get to select the missions. So first one, we don't want to save. So now we get select missions. So normally I'll show quick, we can just go like to any mission, but a quick way to do it is actually do this. So we can select next mission or next alternative mission, and it'll just like automatically drag us to that point. So I've got a big long list of missions to do in the certain order.
I'm just saying, like, you probably could remember if it was in English.
No. Well, you have to remember, like, is it mission 1, mission 2? Like, what order? Because you can't just go to any mission. You have to have it unlocked. Or you have to have the right requirements to do something.
Man, I wish this was $20 per because I would donate to take away your notes.
Oh, no. Siren without notes would be here all day.
That's
and
fine.
that's not good because you've got your FF10 room.
Don't remind me.
So what we're going to do, this is a safety strat, we're just going to pick up some ammo here. Wow, very bad shot. So we're just getting rid of these dog Shibito. There's actually a flying Shibito, which are like, they have like dragonfly wings, they're very creepy and weird. But he's flying around above us, and he actually has a gun, so I'm trying to be quick.
Patsy says, can you pay $20 to have more notes so it goes faster so we get back on track? If Patsy donates $20, will you find the 30-minute skip?
I can try.
That sounds like a done deal to me.
Although it might take 30 minutes to try and find the 30-minute skip. You've got to keep that in mind.
30 minutes saved.
Alright, so that's that. So if you remember, like, very early on in the game, we actually smashed the lock on this as K, and it allows us to break it in this mission, so yeah. Skip the data save. Okay, so now we've got a fun/unfun mission of shooting Shibito. So we're playing Zakira again, and we're on this watchtower. And this mission is very annoying. You know why, because of Eureka not listening.
I said it once, I'll say it again. Which mission isn't annoying?
Right, so...
All, and they're just all normal.
1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Let's see if I can do this first try. I'll kind of explain it in a minute. If I can hit him. Where is she? Oi! Also, he has the best shout ever. Is she actually following? Yeah, okay. Okay. I'll explain it in a second. Just need to take out these guys. Nice. So, usually you would stay on that watchtower the whole mission, and she'd kind of run around the whole mission. And you'd have to like shoot all the Shibito as she's running past, and it takes a while. But this way we just run down. Just run down and...
Straight there.
Yeah.
Which, if I remember rightly, this mission,
Oops.
or this
Oh,
type of
screw that
mission
up.
comes up again in Blood Curse, and they actually change it so that you have to gun quite a lot of things down.
Yeah, there's a similar mission in Blood Curse. So right now this is one of the required missions. We have to do that again, but with a time limit this time. This is actually super hard casually. To do it under 1 minute 55. The only difference is, of course we have a timer, but there's actually a Shibito that's down here that wasn't here the first time, which changes it up a bit. So I'm gonna wait until he runs. No, Eureka! No, Eureka, come on.
Hey.
What's she doing? No. Eureka! She likes to do this, unfortunately. There we go. Come on. Let's make sure she's following.
Come on.
Oh, she's not following? Oh, Eureka!
What a great game.
There we go. So, yeah, unfortunately, if you shout at her, literally she just runs past a lot of the time. And it's very annoying. She just ignores you shouting.
It's more the fact that AI tells us that she has to go on a certain pathway, and it's kind of conflicting.
Yeah, so she's supposed to go on this, like, linear path, but, shouting her does bring her over sometimes, if you're lucky.
Yeah, like, it's weird how they actually kept, like, the follow command in for basically a sort of rail shooter section of the map, but we'll take it.
Yeah. Well, that's that over. We got it first try, so that's nice. That can easily go wrong. Like, if she just runs off, there's nothing you can do. So this is Tomoko. This one we just want to run past to the end, but it's actually kind of tricky, so we're going to use the shout glitch thing. It's not really got a name. Get past that Shibito. Come over here. Dodge that. Nice, we got it first try. If we don't die. Nice. So yeah, the idea there is obviously skip the sniper Shibito, and we want to make sure we don't get hit, because then we'll go on low stamina, run slow, and then the guy with the revolver will shoot us. Okay, this one is probably one of the most annoying missions.
Are you sure? Because you said that about 4 other missions.
Alright, all the missions are pretty annoying, but this
Thank
one is quite high up on the list. So
If you say another one's more annoying, I will charge you $10.
alright, deal. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna bait out this guy. Make him shoot 4 times. Alright, I've already miscounted. I think that's 4. We'll find out. So make him shoot 4, run past. He's gonna shoot us. Climb up. There we go, Tomoko's there. So we make it so he's got 1 bullet left, so we can tank a shot and then he's reloading so Tomoko can get up here. You're supposed to do this a totally different way.
Man, I wish I could just tank a bullet to the side of the head.
It's I don't think there's crits in this game. I could be wrong, but I don't think there is. But in Siren Bloodcast, like, you can crit enemies with guns, and they can also crit you with guns. Which is just mad.
Right, I think I remember you losing 5 minutes in mines with the minecart Bloodcast, just sniper in there just kept critting you.
Oh yeah, that mission is so horrible. But the reason this one's horrible is because right now we obviously dodge that sniper. There's no checkpoints, and we have to follow this Shibito slowly. Because he's gonna unlock a door which is locked with a padlock. Usually you'd sidejack him, look at the code, and then come back later and unlock it. But we're just gonna, as he's unlocking it, we're just gonna open the door. This mission is very. I love how the game plays. I love the speedrun. It's so weird, and stuff's done very weirdly, but it's fantastic. Anyway, so yeah, let's see if we get this first try.
Fantastic is a strong word.
So we go do that. Jump off quick. Quick turn. Come over here. we're gonna jump up as he's jumping down.
I love it. It's just like open the padlock and you're just like, whoop.
Yeah. And then we're gonna quickly get out. Nice, done. So there's like a notebook in there, like a diary. And that's all we have to do for this mission, grab that and run out. But yeah. It's that's not how you're supposed to do it. Like a lot of the speed strats in this game are just like cheesing the game and doing stuff that's not supposed to happen.
So someone said, "What is the story here again?"
Unfortunately, the story is pretty hard to explain.
I mean, I'll go over it.
Yeah, you can go over it. But...
I'll go over it. So, in the short version, it's basically a religious town that's isolated from the world is doing rituals to summon a god deity back into the world. During one of the rituals, an earthquake happens and it interrupts it, which kind of throws the whole town into a pocket dimension, isolated from everything else. The god is basically kind of being awoken, but it still needs something else to complete the ritual. It's sort of like half succeeded, half failed. The whole inhabitants of the village have been turned into Shibitos, which literally means court person in Japanese, and they are a collective hive mind that all work to build a nest to house this god that's forthcoming. And we play as 10 different protagonists jumping around different sections of the 3 days that this game spans over, and there's a whole timey-wimey ball of stuff where we are jumping back and forwards through different points in time to change stuff so we can actually work a way out of this basically time loop we're in.
So right now I'm just cheesing the sniper and hopefully don't get killed by this one here. But yeah, this game's PS2 game. It's from 2003. Alright, so basically we're not supposed to do that, but we just sight check. We're supposed to activate this, like, what even called, like, just a telephone, like, telephone box. So we're supposed to activate that and like distract. It makes a noise, so it distracts that like sniper should be over the bridge. But we just like run across and hit him at the right time. And then this bit, this is like a big part of RNG. So this Shibito here has got some nurse's shoes that we need to pick up, and you can either put them here, which he doesn't. Or you can put them next to the road, or you can put them underneath the bridge. And yeah, it's a lot of time loss if you get under the bridge. That was the best RNG that we could have got, but we didn't get it, unfortunately. Because he always does it in this order, so obviously the first one he does is the quickest. But I rarely get that RNG. It's probably going to be this one, I think. It is, okay. I always get this RNG. Nice. Pick those shoes up. So yeah. I always get that RNG. That RNG is not too bad, it's not too much time loss, but
If you always get it, is it RNG?
that's the thing, it is RNG for sure. Like I recently once got the good RNG, but like it's just like I don't know if it's me or I'm just getting like this random luck for it to be that RNG, but yeah, I keep getting it like 10 times in a row. It's really weird.
I mean, if you keep getting it, it's not RNG, right?
Alright, let me rephrase. It's not RNG for me. For everyone else it is, but for some reason for me it's not RNG.
I'm sorry, mate. I'm just so tired. I'm being very pedantic about stuff.
Oh, dude, I'm tired. This is, speaking of it, this is like the earliest time I've ever done a run. Well, technically not. Like I think it was 2 a.m. or something, but
I mean, did 2 a.m. and then like you were up at like 3 a.m. when I was doing my run afterwards. So
yeah. So we're gonna continue. Now we've got Reiko. So now we're back in the primary school again. But we're doing mission 2, so this time we have to unlock a door before we can leave, basically. There's some silly missions, but yeah. The reason why we unlock the door is actually for another character to come in this area. Through that door.
imagine being these characters that are in a dire life or death situation, but they're like, I should open this door. It might come in handy.
Yeah. This door looks like it wants to be opened. So this time we're gonna load this checkpoint. I'm actually not sure why we load this. I think it changes. Should be also pattern, maybe.
Because all the cool kids do it, so do
That's
we.
true. All the cool kids do it. I'm just copying them. Except for this strat, this is the only thing I've like kind of followed. Alright, so yeah, he's gonna do that. So if you back up there for some reason, he likes to go through that door. Or try to. Hope that he doesn't follow us. But now, right, so we gotta fight, well, we're supposed to fight his principal again, but we're gonna wait. Because when we knock out this principal, it actually teleports us to the center of the hall, so, but we need to go on this balcony first, so we're actually gonna make him follow us up here, so we get down quicker. Hopefully he follows us.
Joking aside, why does static keep popping up? Oh, the static is it's part of the screen transition when we activate our ability called Sight Jack.
Yeah.
Because deity, god beings, and all kinds of weird stuff happening here. We have the ability to just jump into the vision of anyone that's near us, and then that's what the static is.
Yeah, so we can just see through people's vision, so it goes all static when we do it.
Yep. And in this one, we don't lose bitrate, unlike Blood Curse.
Oh yeah, Blood Curse is... well, the final boss in Blood Curse is horrible for that.
The final boss in Blood Curse will just tank your bit rate to like a couple of bytes.
Yeah.
It's just like, oh, you want to process this? Nah.
So if we unlock the door, we're gonna get rid of this guy, which teleports us downstairs. Nice. Speed strats. But now we've got the RNG again. Let's see. Oh, we have to. Oh yeah, mission 2. This revolver guy's here. Nice. If she's in the toilet again, dude. I'm betting she's not though.
I'm gonna say she is.
Oh my god. Twice.
Let's go.
That'll make up for some fails before.
See, we're finding those. We're finding that 30-minute save.
Might be a reality.
Could happen.
Yeah, we basically got perfect RNG there. Alright. And that's that. Now we've got Naoko. Day 1. So now we should be, yeah, we're back in school. We just came through the door that we unlocked in the previous mission. This is at a later date, so now all these like spider shibio have like made these weird web things. It's very weird.
Do you mean webs?
And yeah, they can climb walls and stuff like this guy is. Ouch. So, good thing is they can't open doors, unlike Shibio. 2, 3. Make sure I reload there. So the purpose of this mission is just to escape, pretty much. I just want to get out of here.
Current objective: survive.
Current objective: play the game. So so we have to. This is at later days. So this like principal head teacher guy, as you can see, he's got like a squid on his head, essentially. He's like the Shibito brain now. So basically, if we take care of him, as you can see just now, it takes care of all the other Shibito, and they all just like get knocked out. If you're lucky, he can actually get stuck, because that principal just likes to run away from you. He can get stuck on one of these spider Shibito, and you can see get like a quick kill on him. If you're lucky. But yeah, it's totally random.
Yeah, it's kind of like that reaffirms the whole hive mind situation where you kill the one that's kind of governing them all and they all drop dead because they're not getting any signal.
Yeah, pretty much. Alright, so we're almost done with this one. Not a fan of this mission. I didn't say it though. I didn't say it was the word.
I know. Don't worry, I'm keeping track.
Alright. And that is that. So
Yeah.
now we've got Risa again. Alright, this mission is the door one. This one can be annoying.
You said it.
That's not. I said it could be annoying. I didn't say.
Oh.
What? No.
Are you sure it's not the most annoying one?
No, it's not.
I'm waiting.
Alright. So I'm gonna close this. Open at the right time. No. Yes. Nice.
maybe.
So we just want to push her behind the door, basically, but she can just keep on opening the door as we shut it, and it's just a constant cycle that happens. Essentially. I mean, that's that mission, very quick one. We got Tomoko again. If there's anything you want to plug in or talk about, you go ahead if you want.
I mean, yeah, I could. We would like to thank ESA for supporting this marathon, besides providing us with their channel for streaming, but also sharing their gear, technical assistance, and sponsors. ESA Summer Online is happening this July 24th to August 2nd. Hopefully I got that right, or reading that correctly, but their schedule reveal is tomorrow, so a bit exciting to see.
Awesome.
Thank you very much, Green.
So, yeah, it's a simple mission, just run to the end as Tomoko. The only speed tech would be not bonking it into anything so we don't run out of stamina. Because as you can hear, like I said before, she's on low stamina, so if we bonk into something, she's gonna just go really slow. Also, that's the character we're playing as before, but Shibito. Fun fact.
Oh yeah, people kind of die.
That happens a lot in Siren games. There's usually one survivor.
Does she play like the other child in Blood Curse, where if a Shibito grabs you, it's game over?
What, Tomoko?
Yeah.
No, she can get hit and stuff.
Oh wow.
Yeah, she's 14 in this game. I think she's 16 in the English, supposedly, but she's not any different. So it's that Tomoko day 2, so select scenario, okay. So this one, next stage standard. Awesome. Yeah, Harumi, if you get caught, you just get, just mission over.
Yeah, it's about another 30 minutes left. Let's see if Silent plays okay, and the game decides that we can end it.
Right, good news is we got good RNG twice, so we should be totally fine. We should be under.
Oh, he said it.
Oh, I mean, no.
It's fine. This run's going perfect. Nothing could go wrong.
No. Nice. Alright, we got that at least. Nice. Actually dodged it as well. So yeah, this is his mission before, but with time limit.
Yep, second objective as such, just so we can unlock something and do a different objective later. The game just does turn into like a challenge run at some point.
Yeah, just some difficult missions and some just quickly to go to the exit mission. Pretty much. But yeah, the game's kind of brutal with a lot of characters dying and stuff. Pick this up. This is later. So I'm going to sight check her just so I know where she is. I don't want to go too far ahead. So yeah, it's useful that I can sight check her so I can just kind of like see where she is behind me. Dodge that Shibito. But yeah, we kind of like in pretty much all the Siren games we abuse checkpoints. So whenever there's a checkpoint, we load a checkpoint sometimes to like regain stamina, change Shibito positioning, like enemy positioning, or to like refill our ammo, or sometimes we even get like a different weapon automatically because the game kind of like assumes we've progressed to a certain point, so we should have this by now.
Yeah, so checkpoints in this game don't actually work as saving like a current save state. It just goes, all right, you should be here. You should have this. This character should be next to you, and these should be here, and it just loads up like a totally different state.
Yeah, yeah. So yeah, we've used that a lot.
I think it has more use in Blood Curse, where we literally just teleport characters to us when they shouldn't even be anywhere near us.
Blood Curse and Siren 2 for sure. Definitely use it a lot more than this game. But this game uses it a little bit. Alright, so there's basically a bunch of Shibio crowded over there. Reiko, which is who we're playing as now, is actually going to sacrifice herself. Blow up this fuel tank. So yeah, it's kind of a brutal scene. What's next? Continue.
Pretty sure that's a scene from Outbreak.
Yeah, actually. I don't know which. Did Outbreak come out first? I don't even know.
Good question. I might have to check.
Who copied who?
This is not produced by Capcom, is it?
No, this is Sony. This is a Sony game, so Sony survival horror. And yeah, they tried to make this game like really universal. So there's actually quite a lot of dubs and a lot of versions to this game. So there's a Korean version which has a Korean dub. There's a Chinese version which has a Mandarin dub. There's a French dub, I think. Yeah, there's all sorts of versions of the game.
Yeah, they did actually go full out for like getting this region accepted everywhere.
And like, you know, the game's very difficult. Like pretty much everyone, as far as I know, has like looked at a walkthrough to complete it. Like doing it blind would be like almost impossible, just because there's so many little things like you just wouldn't know. The game does not tell you.
I've watched a few streamers try to do 100% run of this, and like not as a speed run, but as a casual, get everything, get all the files that you can get, and like just basically flesh out all the bonus material from doing stuff, and it seems to go on forever. It just doesn't stop.
Yeah, pretty much.
But
yeah, so follow.
Like this game is not bad to speed run. It's a challenging speed run, and it's a case of if you like games that have a massive amount of routing and you need to remember a lot of details, then this is like the one for you.
Yeah, it was kind of apparently like the creators of the game, like the director wanted people to like be like a collective effort for people to discuss between them and like figure out stuff. But you know, I guess that didn't work out.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's very difficult in that sense.
Private Joker, which I have to say is a great name, not biased, says this game looks a bit like Fatal Frame, such a good game. I think me and Silent would agree with you on that.
If you like survival horror, especially Japanese survival horror like Fatal Frame and stuff, I think you would like this game. Like I said, it is hard, but I think if you're a fan of survival horror,
oh yeah, no,
definitely worth a go.
It's a different genre to Fatal Frame because
No.
Fatal Frame is technically a first-person shooter.
Well, that's the first death, is it?
I
think
so.
Like I
Which
said,
is
you're allowed to die in the run, which is fine. Dying there is like never happens. I'm not gonna say it, but yeah. Doesn't usually happen.
Mate, what are you saying? This is just RNG with it, right?
Gus is weird because of the checkpoint. Alright. What I'm gonna do is I'm just going to I'm gonna do this. So what happened there is I tried to hit the Shibio, but for some reason the door was just getting in the way. I needed to hit him one more time, but he just shot me. So So I'm just gonna have to redo it again because it's kind of messed up all the Shibito positioning. There we go. So yeah, that was kind of unlucky. I mean, the doors got in the way a few times, but never died from it.
But yeah, I feel like this game is probably like a cult classic, just like Fatal Frame series is.
So yeah, unfortunately I have to do this again, but that's fine. Hopefully with that Harumi RNG we got, it means that we should be fine. Like I said, it's very rare to get that good RNG we got before.
I mean, careful, Pazzy will start furiously typing if you go over estimate.
No, this shouldn't be like Bloodcast.
Just to be honest. Oh, no, don't worry. Pazzy's busy on Borderlands 2. We're good.
Oh, that's good. Alright, let's do 100%. So, no. I actually don't know how to do 100%. I haven't tried. It's,
Well,
yeah.
no better time to learn, right?
Yeah, let's just learn it now. Nah, I don't have. I mean, I kind of want to run it, but which is the hardest Siren spearing? Definitely this one for sure. The easiest is the Bloodcast, the PS3 game.
I mean, if you want to start learning 100%, I'll happily give you my 11 hours.
Oh wow. Okay. Whew. Almost had a little panic then.
I could tell by the
That
dead
door,
silence.
dude. I don't have problems with that door. Why does that door keep getting in the way?
Marathon, mate. It's just because it's a marathon.
But I ended up hitting the checkpoint without killing him. It was interesting. But yeah, fucking. What was I gonna say?
You're saying which one's the hardest?
Oh yeah, so Siren Bloodcast is definitely the easiest. It's the easiest to obtain as well. You just buy it on PSN. But yeah, the reason it's probably the easiest is because there is no link navigator, so you know you don't have to select missions. It's all just linear, just mission after mission after mission.
Yeah.
But yeah,
It's less real.
now we have to wait for a minute, I think, because this is like the only downtime in the game where we just have to sight jack this Shibito and wait.
I mean, while we're waiting, if Green Snow has anything to say, you can
Yeah.
go for it.
Oh, there's always something to say. Yeah, no donations so far, but we can say thank you for watching the United Kingdom Speedrunner Gathering. Normally it is a 2-day speedrunning event that takes 4 times a year in Glasgow, Scotland. But due to situations with COVID-19, this has now brought us a 3-day event of exciting speedruns in the comfort of your own homes and ours, because we don't have to go traveling.
It's true.
I mean, I missed the 5-hour
Yeah,
train up the glass.
I have to say I do miss the in-person events.
That's true,
But you know, this is great. I mean, at least we've got an alternative. This is good.
I mean, I can't wait until these marathons are back in person because, like, late night chicken nuggets from McDonald's. And chipped. Here we go.
Yes. Good times. So yeah, right now we're playing as Harumi. I think we mentioned earlier, Harumi, if you get spotted, it's rip, unfortunately. So right now we're just waiting for this female Shibito to do her cycle, basically.
And lucky enough, these Shibitos act like Metal Gear Solid guards, where their cone of vision is just literally straight in front of them.
And yeah, we're doing this movement just to silent our footsteps. Can't actually see because that banister. There we go.
Sneaky sneak.
Awesome. So that's Tomoku playing as earlier. She's not a Shibito. We're just gonna run past her. Alright, hopefully I don't get a glitch here that's happened before. So we're gonna retry. Hopefully we don't fall through the floor. That would be really bad. Okay, cool. For some reason I was playing the Korean version just to test it out. And when I loaded that checkpoint, I just fell through the floor and it was really weird, so... yeah, right now we're just trying to escape. We're actually going to see Reiko as playing, we were playing as earlier, who's now a Shibito. So now we need to run. Right, this bit, can easily fail this bit, so let's see. Nice, okay. She runs faster than you, so... Awesome. Okay. So that's Harumi.
I would love to see.
Times two.
I would love to see the notes, which is just like run round in a small circle and out the gate.
Oh, I don't actually have notes like telling me what to do. I just know what to do, but my notes are literally just like Tamon Takuchi, day 1, 2 o'clock, next stage alternate, times 3, next stage standard, times 1.
I mean,
it doesn't sound like anything.
No, it doesn't.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I was like before. When I was about to learn this game and I read them, I was like, okay, I don't understand. Okay, nice. It's better if he hits you when you're on the ladder, so you actually just skip the animation. But close that. Reload. So yeah, we're on this area again, but this time we need to get a notebook. But everything else is the same.
I've been meaning to say her hairdo is like. That's wild. Like, look at that.
Yeah, it is a wild hairdo. She's actually like a model slash. Well, right. The game says she's a model, but then it says as occupation. Her occupation is a TV reporter. I don't know. Unless she is. I don't know if she actually is.
Might be a localization thing.
Right, there we go. But yeah, she has weird hair. Alright, do that. Pick up this. Alright, so that's the notebook. Now we can just leave. But yeah, the hardest part about learning this speedrun is just memorizing everything you have to do. All the little things you have to pick up and stuff.
I'm just saying, if it was in English, it'd be easier.
No, I wouldn't. No, yeah, I don't know. I'm fine with the Japanese, but the Korean version is just definitely difficult because I just couldn't read anything. It was hard to navigate the Korean version. But unfortunately there's no skips or extra time save in any other version. Okay. No, we're at stamina. So we're actually coming close now. Let's see.
JC says, need a bid war for the English dub, and I heavily agree. I want to see you play one of these games in English so you can suffer.
What the French dub?
Alright, next time you submit it, all the dubs in a bid war.
Actually, that is a good idea, actually. Because there's so many versions, that's actually a good idea. So now this should be Kyoya. Nice. Alright, right, we've got the last 3 missions now.
Hey!
Last 3 missions.
I hope everyone was taking notes because there will be a quiz.
So this might take 1 or 2 attempts, let's see.
Well, it was my job to jinx it.
Okay, quick. Nice. So basically I just cheese out that sniper, run through here, get a checkpoint, load the checkpoint, and then Yuriko's with us, which start to follow me. So otherwise we'd have to escort her and stuff, and evading that sniper is really hard.
Yeah, honestly, that looked like he was just running down the street and opening the door, but the time framing on that is so tight. Like, if you bonk or you're not quick enough after the baiting out the shot, you'll just get gunned down and that's it. Like,
yeah, it looks easy, but it's just super precise timing with that one. What?
Could I quickly interrupt for a quick donation?
Yeah.
Alright, we have a $10 anonymous donation saying, loving the run, guys. And thank you for your donation.
Yeah, thanks for the donation. Much appreciated.
and we love you.
Okay, so where is she? Come on, please be there. Yuriko, where are you going? No. Yuriko.
But I want this run to carry on longer.
Right, there we go. Alright. So we helped her out, she's gonna climb up. There we go. Okay, now we have to do the second objective of that mission, which is, I would say, harder. So these are the last two missions. So, alternative times 3. Cool. Last two missions. So we got to do that again, but this time we need to get a certain item and go down a manhole. So they want to follow us this time. Nice. Okay, hopefully I'm got to try and bait this sniper out. Oops. No, don't you? No. Oh, I don't know if he did. Did he reload after the first shot? Okay. Nice, we got it, we got it. Nice. So I wasn't sure if he reloaded like super quick. Sometimes they do after the first shot. So I didn't know. I was like, screw it. So you just have to.
When in doubt, just improvise the YOLO strats.
Yeah. Alright. That's actually pretty good getting that first try.
So now we just have to go to the manhole to escape, don't we?
Yeah, that's it. Once I can, yeah. Unfortunately, when the Shibito kind of like get knocked out, they kind of like, I don't know, shrivel up into a ball almost.
Yeah,
and
they
you
kind
can't run over, you can't walk over them. Which kind of sucks. Well, you do walk over them, you can't run over them. So you have to slow down. Nice. Like this guy, for example, which has a big hitbox.
Mate, it's because they're sleeping. You can't run over someone that's sleeping.
That's
Got to
true.
walk past.
Alright. Cool. Manho. Awesome. Alright.
With that, it was time for the last mission.
Last mission. Let's go.
Let's go.
Yes, this is a PS2 game, yeah. I'm playing it on the PSN version on PS3. It's the it's got the fastest load times. Yeah, I mean it's kind of confusing. The storyline is confusing.
What interrupted the rituals was an earthquake.
Yeah, like a landslide,
Yeah, it just it.
which
They were in the
happened
middle
27 years prior to present day in the game.
Yeah, that's a thing.
It's confusing storyline, but it's actually really interesting to read upon. Like if you're just curious, just read upon it. It's confusing, but it's interesting.
There are a couple hour-long Siren lore videos out there that try to explain stuff and put in chronological order and explain the different timelines as such.
So gonna retry to get stamina. All right. Do this.
That sidestep always gets me.
It's the best mechanic in the game. Harumi's sidestep. I think she's the only one who just sidesteps like that too. So I just want to wait a second.
I mean, you can wait another 5 minutes if you want, mate.
We're almost at time. So if you want to get ready on time, we're almost there. All we've got to do now is climb up this staircase. Alright. Alright, we're coming up on time. When it says mission accomplished.
3,
And time. Awesome. And that is it. I will really quick just save the game, just so I can see what time I got, and that's it. There is a pretty cool cutscene, but we'll skip that. It's also the bad ending, but it's really cool.
guys, this is great cutscene. It's just so good, but we're going to skip it.
It's we'll save over this one because that's my PB. 104. That's not bad. Not bad. My PB is 1 hour 57. But yeah.
I mean, 104, get go RNG, 1 death. Like, you've done well, man.
Yeah. Yeah, we got RNG, but I had to reset that mission because the weapon got caught in the door, which kind of sucks. But yeah.
We honestly could have been there for like another 5 minutes. If
it could have gone a lot worse, yeah, so that wasn't too bad. But yeah, that is Siren, guys. I know it's a very confusing storyline, so we tried to explain it as best we could, but it's, like I said, just very hard to explain. Yeah, if anyone's interested in running, we have a Discord, or you can just message me. There's some guides out there, and yeah, appreciate you guys watching. Yeah, hope you have a good day. Enjoy the rest of the marathon.
Yep. Thanks for having me here, man.